In this part of the village there lived an old fisherman, a real man of his trade. His hands were rough and full of scratches from hours of rowing, handling fish traps, and pulling fishing nets. Little of that is important for this story, though. Now, he had a beautiful daughter by the name of Carmela. Her mother died when she was a young girl. Years went by, and she grew into a young lady prettier than the most beautiful flower. She was said to be the nicest young lady in Kambelovats and all the eastern Kastelas. Some even said that her beauty could only be measured against a girl from the western Kastelas. But that was only a legend. She may have been as pretty as a flower, but she didn't have the scent of a flower. Instead, she smelled of the fish she caught with her father, which she sorted and sold in the village. As she walked through the village, carrying a wooden fish crate on her head, everyone would turn their heads after her, both the old and the young. Early in the morning, she would sell fish on the large stone table near the old harbour. She was the reason many people went to the fish market. Just one look from those eyes would send shivers down your spine. Kambi's son Mihovil, too, would sometimes go to buy fish for lunch for his mother and father. He didn't care much about the fish or pleasing his parents, but he did care about coming close to Carmela. She would pretend that she didn't know him, as if they weren't from the same village. She knew full well they were from the same village, but he was the son of a lord who owned half a village, and she was just a poor girl, the only daughter of a fisherman. At home, she had no bed sheets or pillowcases or underwear as endowment for her marriage. There's no future in this, she thought, at the same time stealthily looking him up and down with her beautiful eyes. One must admit, he was a handsome man. When he swiftly carried the little fish crate to his parents, the muscles on his arms would show nicely. One day, the mighty Turkish army attacked today's village of Kambelovats. Everyone working in the fields started running home to save their lives. The Kambi family and their farmers ran to their strong, tall stone tower and the shelter around it. The farmers ran to the fortified village, which had no strong walls, and hid anywhere they could.